Hello witches, I am High Priestess Autumn Venus. I talk a lot about witches defending themselves, but I don't hear too many witches like myself telling witches to defend themselves, and more importantly, I believe encouraging witches to protect themselves. That means going out and getting the protection, going out and getting the mace, the gun, the taser. We know as witches, we walk around with a target on our backs. We know that the world is not welcoming to witches. We know that the world does not generally like witches. So witches have to protect themselves, but we need high priests and high priestesses to encourage witches to use their weapon of choice. No, I am not promoting violence. I am promoting self-defense because witches walk around with a target on their backs. It's not enough to tell a witch, protect yourself, do a protection spell, use your weapon of choice. Don't be afraid to use the gun, the knife, the taser, the mace. Your life is worth millions, witches. Your life as a witch is worth millions. Not to say that other lives don't matter. They just don't matter as much as a witch. What would the world be like with no witches? Their lives don't matter as much as witches, because how would the world function in an orderly society with no witches? There can be no witches if witches are being killed off. There can be no witches if witches do not actually use their weapon of self-defense. We have to have more high priests, more high priestesses encouraging witches to use their defense mechanism. Not just tell them, encourage them. Tell them that they do have a target on their back. This is not to discourage people from becoming witches. It's to encourage witches to, I believe, alert witches that their life is worth millions. And the world cannot function, has never functioned without the presence of witches. We need high priests and high priestesses to encourage witches to protect themselves, to do what I'm famous for saying, real world action. Because this world is not playing fair with witches.